Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Alice, aka Breathing Magic. Welcome to the channel of self-development, spirituality, and magical endeavors. Today's video is a book review about this book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo or Marie Kondo. Now, if you're into organizing or tidying up, then chances are you've already heard of her name or her famous KonMari Method. And you're probably wondering who she is and whether her method works. Well, in today's video, I will give you a brief intro about her and what this book is about. Then I will share my main takeaways and how I felt after I actually applied what I learned from this book. So who is Marie Kondo? Marie Kondo is a Japanese cleaning consultant, best-selling author, and the star of Netflix's hit show, Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. Her love for the art of organizing started since childhood, and she started her own tidying consulting business at the age of 19. And eventually, she made a name for herself by helping people transform their cluttered homes into spaces of serenity, tranquility, and joy. In her book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up is a New York Times bestseller. Now, I've read books and watched a lot of TV shows on tidying in the past, and most of them were about getting rid of unnecessary items, cleaning up, and or finding all kinds of ways to fit more stuff into tiny spaces. So I didn't think I would need another book on tidying until one day I came across this video on the YouTube channel Lavender where Eileen mentioned this book, and I was so intrigued that I decided to get one and experience the KonMari Method, and I was just blown away. I was so impressed. I thought this was a book on tidying, but it turned out to be a personal development program in and of itself. It's one of my favorite books right now. I highly recommend it. If you don't have it, I'll put the link to this book down below. Be sure to check it out after watching this video. In The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, Marie Kondo teaches a step-by-step method that helps you tidy your home in one go instead of decluttering a little bit a day. She believes that a drastic change in scenery can cause a dramatic shift in your life. And here are my biggest takeaways. Number 1. At the core of this book lies the question, does this spark joy? Marie invites you to hold each of your belongings in your hands and ask yourself this question. If this item brings you joy, it stays. If it doesn't bring you joy, take the plunge and discard it. This process nourishes your intuition and ability to make decisions. It's a conversation with yourself that helps you identify what truly matters to you. And you'd be surprised with the amount of clarity it brings. Number 2, sort by category, not location. Marie divides things into 5 main categories: clothes, books, papers, komono, which means miscellaneous items, and mementos. Then she teaches you to tackle one category at a time in this exact order. The reason she asks you to think in terms of category, not place, is because gathering all the items that belong to a certain category gives you a good grasp of how much you own, which is oftentimes a lot. Number 3, discard first, store later. Our outer environment is a direct reflection of what's going on inside of us. So the process of tidying is not just about our physical space. It also has to do with our physical, mental, emotional, and energetic state. It's so important for us to discard and let go of things that don't or no longer serve us, because most of us have way much more than we need, want, or can handle. And when you tidy and let go of things as quickly and completely as possible, it creates such a profound change in your heart that you'll be more disinclined to revert back to your old cluttered state. Number 4, everything needs a home. Marie Kondo says that you should designate a place for everything, because if you don't, the chances of your home getting cluttered again will increase. Just think about it. When you're tired, busy, or distracted and you have no idea where something goes, chances are you're gonna leave it on the table, put it on a shelf, or just throw it into the closest drawer. And as a result, you're probably gonna have to spend more time, effort, and energy trying to locate that item when you need it in the future. So decide on a home for all your things. I love the idea of giving my things their own little homes. I think it's so cute. For example, I store my keys in this little glass cup, and every time I come back home, I put my keys in the cup, and my keys just look so happy in that cup. And last but not least, number 5, express gratitude towards your belongings. A lot of the content in this book is about mindset and attitude. And I really like the way KonMari talks about how everything is energy and has a spiritual essence. She says that when you discard something, you should thank it for the joy it once gave you. And when you realize that something doesn't bring you joy, you can thank it for teaching you about what you do and don't like. And when you notice that something is worn or broken, it's time for you to thank it for its service and say, it's time for you to rest, my friend. I love how she sees discarding as a graduation ceremony. You're not just throwing your things away. You're sending them off with love and gratitude and wishing them all the best. After I started applying the KonMari method, I experienced a lot of personal breakthroughs and epiphanies. It's helped me become more present and true to my heart. And one of my biggest breakthroughs was letting go of 2 of my t-shirts. These t-shirts were souvenirs from my high school. I went to this very famous high school, but I was miserable back then because I was bullied in high school, and one of our teachers made me feel so little and worthless. She made me feel like just because I wasn't really good at Chinese, I wouldn't be able to amount to anything in the future. I don't remember the exact details of what she said or did, but I was emotionally traumatized to the point where I would have nightmares every time I felt stressed. And that didn't stop until about 2018 when I started looking into self-development and healing myself. So why did I hold on to those t-shirts? Well, they represented this prestigious school, right? And going to that school made my parents proud, so I thought they were good things. But after reading The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, I realized that I should let them go, so I did, and that felt really, really good. Another breakthrough was I finally got rid of a bunch of lecture notes and toolbooks because I realized, hey, I don't need all this stuff. If I ever want to learn, relearn, or know about something, I can just search on Google or YouTube, and they don't take up any physical space, so yay! So those are my thoughts on the life-changing magic of tidying up. There are so many golden nuggets in this book. The KonMari method goes beyond tidying. It's a journey towards a happier lifestyle, and I truly believe that it's life-changing and magical. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share it with a friend who loves to read or someone who needs some serious decluttering. Subscribe and hit that bell button so you get notified when I post new videos. And do yourself a favor, get the book. A link is in the description below, and I'll also put a link to my book review playlist. And if you have any tidying tips, let me know in the comments below. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Until then, live from your heart and be the magic you wish to see in this world. Bye!